Hello, in this video I wanted to speak about the topic of illegal immigrants, deportation, about the topic of deporting illegal immigrants. So you can see the media is constantly trying to distract us and shape how we see the world, to constantly put us on either one side or the other, right? Or on the side for or against, so we can constantly be divided. Everything is just a distraction, every topic. And so the topic of deporting illegal immigrants, I just wanted to share a few things with you. Just listen and use your intelligence and tell me if I'm somehow brainwashing you or convincing you into something. Just listen to this. First of all, I know, I will be hated for speaking on this topic, right? I will be hated because we have already been manipulated so many times. First, you see like liberal movement, right? Liberal political side saying, yes, accept everybody, but they don't bring any protection for the people living here. And so this idea of acceptance of illegal immigrants just didn't work out because there was no protection for us that are living here and for the immigrants themselves. Truly, no integration was given, no opportunity for integration was given to the people. And so everything just fell apart. And because we had this bad experience, now we are thinking that conservatives are going to defend us because they are going to deport these people away from us and establish peace, right? We're constantly just being manipulated into some specific worldview where we are either for or against confronting the other group of people and constantly just being divided. How can't you see it? How can't you see it till now? Yet we're constantly just being manipulated, like they're playing games with us. I will just tell you a few facts, right? I am not for illegal immigration, right? I don't want illegalness or some destructive immigrants to dominate us, right? I'm not crazy. I don't want illegal immigrants to come here and dominate us and try to change us, right? I don't want that. Nobody wants that. But let's not forget a few things. First of all, we are not alone on this planet, right? We are not alone on this planet, and this planet is not ours. We are guests here. This land that we are walking on and that we call our country, my home, my country, this is all just imagined. The people from the past and the current dominating forces just took ownership of the land, of the earth, and proclaimed it to be their own. This is just fucked up and actually crazy. How can you take ownership of something when you're a guest here, when you didn't create this? Creator created this earth for us and we just took it. We just took ownership over it. This is crazy. And so we don't own anything actually. We don't own this planet. We don't own this land. This country is not ours. This earth, as much as it is mine, it is also of somebody else. Right? So I just wanted to say that actually illegal doesn't exist. All this is already illegal. Just this fact, this society, this system that owns a piece of land, it's illegal. Just because it's on the paper doesn't make it right, right? Just because it's on the paper, it doesn't make it legal or right or just, right? This is all illegal. We taking ownership of the land and draining it, burdening it, excavating it, and just never giving it time to replenish, to regenerate. We are just taking. We took ownership of the land, of the planet, and we are just taking from it constantly. This is illegal, right? But who will say that this is illegal? Nobody. So I'm just saying everything is illegal. This whole system that we are in, it's already illegal. So then a new presentation of illegalness actually doesn't matter. It don't exist because everything is already illegal. This whole system is illegal. So illegal immigrants, illegal migration, to me, it doesn't exist because everything is already illegal. Second of all, this place is not mine, it is ours, it is of all of people. And we need to learn how to cooperate, right? Then the most important thing, deportation. Just imagine the whole process of deportation. Deportation is nothing but removing the current problem of our times, the problems of our times, removing it further away from us, so we can then later again in life, in the next 10 and 20 or 20 years, again have the same problems because we didn't resolve it now. We don't resolve now the problems with people, so we will just remove them away from us for next years, for next 10 years, 20, 30 years or whatever, and then our children will have to deal with the same problem of not being capable of working it out with people, right? Just imagine deportation, because I see media trying to brainwash us that deportation, yes, people of the countries, they are for deportation, they've had enough, and I get it. It is normal to have enough of destructive people, right? There's too many destructive people, and so who wants them? Nobody. It's normal. But let's not forget that deportation doesn't resolve the problem. The problem stays here. If we just remove destructive people away from us, at some point, later in years, later in life, they will come back to us. And then we will still again have a debate, discussion. We will spend our money, our abundance on how to resolve this problem. This is not resolvement. This is just dissociation from the problem for some time. That's it. Deportation is just removing ourselves, lying, not seeing the problem when it's here. It's not resolving anything. We're just using the current money abundance that we work for to spend it on removing the problem away, and then again we will use the money for them when, I don't know, liberals again will be uh, dominating society, and we will be again using our money to accept again these people. And then again when conservatives will come, we will spend our money again to remove the people from us. This is nothing. What is this? This is just mumbo jumbo. It is just a game. It is just a pretense. It is just a distraction. We came here to resolve the problems. This planet is not mine. It is not yours. It is not of our politicians, right? It is not of our politicians. We don't own anything. We can't. There is no illegalness because already this is all very illegal. We can't deport people from the planet. We are all on this planet together. We have to make it work. We have to resolve the problems. How to resolve the problems? We can only resolve the problems if we unite, right? Only if we unite. Only if we unite, we can resolve the problems. This is why world unity is so important. It's the most important thing on the planet. If we are not going to unite, there will constantly be opposing sides, and we will never come to agreement on how to resolve to even resolve the problem, the issues of our life, of our times, right? And if we are not going to resolve the issues of our times, we are just then giving this responsibility to the later, to our children, to the later generations. Do you really love your children? Do you love your family? Do you want the best for them? If you want the best for them, then you resolve, you take responsibility for the problems of our lives, of our times, right? So our children, our grandchildren don't have these same problems as we have. So even though idea of deporting illegal immigrants sounds very good, it is just sand in the eyes. It is just a distraction. It isn't resolving anything. First, these delusions that we own this place, we don't own it. So how can we say that you're illegal here when already owning something that is not ours is illegal by itself? How can we say that somebody is not welcome here? The only thing that we could say is that destructiveness is not welcome. But how can we say destructiveness is not welcome when we ourselves are being divided and destructive? How? How can we say these things? This is pure hypocrisy, pure weakness, and we are not like that. We are made in the image of God, I believe. We are a power. We truly are a powerhouse. We can make everything we want. We can build anything we want. People truly are miraculous beings, intelligent and powerful and resilient. We can work everything out. That's why unity, world unity, is the most important thing, because we can finally, once and for all, resolve world problem. And how can you unite with people so we finally can come to agreement on the world topics if we are not united within? Truly spirituality, true spirituality, it's the most important thing on the planet. The true spirituality speaks about becoming whole, and the only path of becoming whole, how to become whole, there is only one way to it, and I will explain it in these videos. I have already explained it on my YouTube, just check it out. But now I'm doing short form version of it. If you don't want to wait for these videos to come out, I have already done all of this. It's on my YouTube if you want answers. It's long form content. So see you in the next video when I explain this stuff.